Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Holt Fieldhouse for today's contest between Georgia College and State University and your Carson-Newman Eagles. A reminder that Carson-Newman and NCAA promote good sportsmanship by student athletes, coaches, and spectators. We request your cooperation by supporting participants and officials in a positive manner. Profanity, racial, or sexist comments or other intimidating actions directed at officials, student athletes, coaches, or team representatives will not be tolerated and are grounds for removal from the site of competition. Also, the consumption or possession of alcoholic beverages at the site of competition is prohibited. Now, let's meet today's starters. First, the starting lineup for the Bobcats. Number 5, Miranda Harden. Number 6, Mary Kate Hodson. Number 7, Haley Shepard. Number 10, Rachel McCovey. Number 16, Brooke Roberts. Number 19, Emily Long. And at libero, number 4, Alanis Furness. And now, introducing the starters for your Carson-Newman Eagles. Number 4, Skylar Weaver. Number 5, Julia Wheeler. Number 7, Abby Hildenbrand. Number 11, Emma Grace Cobb. Number 18, Molly Langford. Number 22, Blake Cherry. And at libero, number 9, Hayden Barton. Ladies, let's play some volleyball.
Welcome back inside Holt Fieldhouse. Andrew Rogers, glad to have you alongside on the Eagle Sports Network. Game 2 of this 3-game Day 2 action here inside Holt Fieldhouse in Mossy Creek. Carson-Newman's lone Saturday match here in the Peach Belt SAC Crossover Challenge is against Peach Belt member Georgia College. Georgia College just fell the match before in straight sets to Tusculum. Sweep in favor of the Pioneers as the Bobcats try to bounce back. The Eagles are trying to bounce back. They lost in 4 sets last night to Augusta as Carson-Newman took the opening set, won a hard-fought first set, but then dropped the next 3. And in fact, the 4th one was pretty much a rout in favor of Augusta. So head coach Ashley Tiernan's team trying to get back on track and going to do that here today against Georgia College. Carson-Newman and Carson-Newman and Georgia College set to do battle here inside Holt Fieldhouse. It'll be Georgia College to serve to start things out. Starting lineups: Miranda Harden, Mary Kate Kotson, Haley Shepard, Rachel Machovic, Brooke Roberts, Emily Long. The libero is Elena Burness. As we're underway, it's Julia Wheeler, Skylar Weaver, Abby Hildenbrand, Blake Cherry, Molly Langford, and Emma Grace Cobb in the lineup with Hayden Barton, the libero for the Eagles. Good rally to start things out. Machovic hits one to the net. Point for Carson-Newman. And back to serve for the first time today, Blake Cherry. Eagles rock in the dark blue, while Georgia College in their away green uniforms. As Cobb is blocked at the net, and a point for Georgia College. Machovic serve, Hildenbrand for Langford. Molly Langford's first kill on her first attack. It's the Eagles the lead back. It's 2-1. And Skylar Weaver in for Emma Grace Cobb. Martin serves it for Carson-Newman. They'll set up Gil Martin, who fires one deep. And out of play, it's 3-1. Alanis Burness back to serve. The Eagles up 3-1. Skylar Weaver her second kill in the Eagles just like that. Back in front, 4-2. 4-1. Ella Gamble serves into the match for the first time. Wheeler and Gamble collide, both trying to make a play. And we're tied back at 3. Couple of substitutions. Now back to serve is Reese Johnson. Cherry, Gamble, blocked. Ball goes out of play. Point for Georgia College, 4-3. Gamble, Julia Wheeler, out of bounds. Point for Georgia College, 5-3. Cherry, Wheeler blocked. Kieran fires one. Kept alive by the Bobcats and sent long out of play. Cherry got good advice from Hayden Barton, who was along that back line, and said, don't touch it, Cherry, let it go. Out of bounds. Point for the Eagles, 5-4. Carson-Newman. Wheeler, Gamble, Cherry. It was blocked at the net and kicked up. Great effort by Gil Martin. Kieran fires one. Blocked again. Gamble keeps it alive. Kieran bumps it over, but it goes out of play. Point for Georgia College. (6-4). Gamble, Kieran. Short-armed it into the net, 7-4. Georgia College picking up some momentum here in this opening set. Eagles dropped their first match this season when going ahead after the first set. The Eagles were previously unbeaten this year when winning that opening set, but were unable to win it yesterday, or were unable to hold on yesterday after winning that opening set against Augusta. Now find themselves trailing 7-5. McKenna Hall back to serve for the Carson-Newman Eagles. Good block. Cherry and Emma Grace Cobb. Machovic. Powerful kill and attack from Rachel Machovic. And it's 8-5. Cherry. Gamble sets up Kieran. Back line, Gamble. Now Kieran again, blocked. That block up front is making an impact in this opening set. 9-5 the score. It was Roberts and I think Machovic up front to help combine for that block. It's 8-6. Cherry down the left side for a point. Nine, 6, the Eagles trying to make a run. Abby Hildenbrand back into the match, and she'll serve. Spike, Brooke Roberts down for a kill. It's 10-6. The Eagles came out swinging early, but now falling behind here in set one. And back to serve is number 19, Emily Long. Barton with the dig. Cherry blocked at the net. And another point. Brooke Roberts comes up big. Touching one off to the right. 2.5 blocks already for Georgia College to go ahead. It's an 11-6 lead. Cobb sends one past that block, hits her first kill. And the Eagles get a much-needed point to halt a scoring run. And it makes the score now 11-7. Cherry serves it. Machovic. Martin sets up the Sacs' best attacker in Wheeler. But she's defended well. Hildenbrand goes opposite. Langford kept alive. Outstanding effort from the libero. That was number 4, Alanis Burness, with the diving effort, but just couldn't get enough steam on the end of her dig attempt to keep it alive. An outstanding effort. Just didn't have enough on it to keep it up and high enough into the air. As that serve from Cherry goes long, it's 12-8. Machovic back to serve. Rachel Machovic, the graduate student. Transfer from Flagler. Kept alive by Long. Gil Martin. Hildenbrand there. Barton bumps one up. Langford kept alive by Long. Wheeler. Machovic keeps it alive, but a point on a block error for the Eagles. 12-9. Eagles trailing, but fighting back as Barton serves it, handled by Gil Martin. Hildenbrand. Wheeler. Wonderful defense. Wheeler tries again. Machovic there. They'll go to Gil Martin. Out of bounds. Well defended by Hayden Barton. And it's 12-10. Eagles slowly trying to claw back into this opening set. Service ace for Hayden Barton. First service ace from either of these two squads, and the Eagles are within a point. Cherry, one of the best at serving in the South Atlantic Conference, but it's Barton this time with the ace to give the Eagles the lead. Julia Wheeler. Langford. Missed touch. Wonderful effort again by the defense for Georgia College, but miscommunication, and we're tied at 12. Burness was the one initially that made the touch. Barton's serve just gets over the net. Langford. Handled. Burness sets up Machovic. Wheeler there. Langford blocked, and a point for the Eagles. It went out of bounds, and Carson-Newman's got its first lead. 13-12. Service goes into the net. We're tied back at 13. Good attack, and Georgia College regains the lead. block at the net. And the point to Georgia College. They're on a run. 4 straight after Carson-Newman took the lead. It is 16-13. Serve goes out of bounds. Point for Carson-Newman. Those are the errors that neither side really wants to have at any point in a match, but obviously when you get into the latter portions of a set, you don't want to have that happen too often to give the opponent free points. That ends a scoring run. Bobcats end their own scoring run. Kieran and Weaver with the block at the net, and the Eagles back within a point. It's 16-15. The Eagles trying to come back once again, trailing. They haven't put together a great first set. Julia Wheeler just 1 kill and 8 attacks. Others have stepped up so far, but the Eagles gonna need maybe more from Julia Wheeler in this first set to get the job done. Nice attack. Gil Martin along the left side with the kill. It's 17-15. Couple of substitutions as Reese Johnson back in, and she'll trot back to serve as Kylie Hazard back on as well. Wheeler gets it back and a kill. Julia Wheeler, one of the best in the South Atlantic Conference, with her second kill, and it's 17-16. Wheeler looks over to the sideline and fires up this serve. Mary Kate Kotzen fires one over. Eagles with a chance here. Cherry, long, point, Georgia College. 18-16 the score in this opening set, where neither team has yet to burn a timeout. Blake Cherry, 1 of 5 attacks so far. The most efficient Eagle is Skylar Weaver, 3 kills and 4 attacks for a 7.50 hit percentage. Gamble is going to set up Cherry. Out of bounds. It went long. Point Georgia College. It is 19-16. Or let's see, no. Take the bet, it was tipped at the net, the official says. So a point Carson-Newman. It's 18-17. Crucial call there to give the Eagles that point. And let's see. Point stands for the Eagles. McKenna Hall back into the match to serve with the Eagles ahead trailing, I should say, 18-17. Machovic, her second kill. The graduate student captain gets it done, and the the lead is extended back to 2 points. With Kotzen to serve. Wheeler, two-hand touch, Gamble. Emma Grace Cobb can't get one down. Tapped over by Hazard. Barton, Cherry. Out of bounds. Was it tipped? It was tipped. Head coach Gretchen Krumdeck trying to figure out who touched it. Nice discussion there. She thought for sure it was not touched. The Eagles come within a point, 19-18. Looks like Machovic ran into the net there on the near side. Krumdeck not too happy with the official here in the last couple of points. The Eagles have tied it up back at 19. trying to take this opening set. Abby Hildenbrand serves. The Eagles and the Bobcats tied. Hazard sends one past, 20-19. Hildenbrand, Cherry, point for the Eagles. We're tied again, 20-20. Boy, it seems like Georgia College has really got to get this first set for how it's played out. Carson-Newman has not played well, hitting below 200, but still in this first set. Service ace, Blake Cherry, the second of the set. Timeout, Georgia College. The Eagles have the 1-point lead in the opening set. We're back in 60 seconds here on the Eagles Sports Network. All right, out of the timeout, Carson-Newman has the advantage, 21-20. Trying to hold on in the opening set. Blake Cherry will serve. Fresh off a service ace, give her 2 in a row. Blake Cherry. Magnificent serves, back to back, and the Eagles lead by 2. Cherry jumps and fires another one. Eagles set up. Machovic, now Wheeler fires one down. A point for the Eagles, and they lead by 3. Largest lead for Ashley Tiernan's team. It's 23-20. Barton keeps it alive. Cherry smacks one over. Machovic, well done. The graduate student found space just inside the line. It's 23-21. Cherry, Hildenbrand, Wheeler down point, Carson-Newman. Julia Wheeler's made some big plays. Set point coming for Carson-Newman. 24-21, the Eagles have stormed back and trying to take this opening set. Hayden Barton will serve for the set. Into the net, 24-22. That's a point and situation where if Georgia College comes back to force sudden death and maybe a couple of wins here, that comes back to haunt the Eagles. Hildenbrand, Wheeler down, kept well and alive by the libero for Georgia College. Weaver to Wheeler. Barton has to bump it over. Machovic. Now Hildenbrand and the Eagles into the net. Langford couldn't get it over. 24-23. Kotson had the initial touch over. And the libero, Burness serves it. Weaver, Burness will set up Gil Martin. Down. We're tied at 24. What a response for Georgia College. A few errors by the Eagles. And Georgia College has tied it. Julia Wheeler handled well along the back line. Machovic, now Gil Martin, can't get to it. Bad set that time from Emily Long. And the Eagles back up one with a chance to serve for the set. Ella Gamble, Taylor Kieran back in for Hildenbrand and Lankford. And Gamble will trot back to serve it for the Eagles to hold on in this first set. Ella Gamble runs up, takes the serve. Gil Martin bumps it up. She'll smack one over. Barton had the initial hit. Cherry couldn't track it down. We're square at 25. What a battle in this opening set. Neither team wanting the other to secure a point or a set victory here. Out of bounds. Georgia College point. And they'll serve for the set. Reese Johnson. Wheeler, massive work. The senior Wheeler stepping up when her team needs her. Julia Wheeler ties it back up at 26. And she'll serve. Blocked was Kotzen. Barton had that ball kind of eat her up. Had too much steam on it. She wasn't expecting it to. And just like that, Georgia College has another set point. 27-26. Out of bounds. Oh no, a service error by Gil Martin. And we're tied at 27. Oh boy, some bad timing for service errors in this opening set from each squad, as McKenna Hall will check in to serve. That one was for set point. The Eagles get a free point. We're square at 27 again. Hall, Gil Martin bumps it up. Tracking it down are the Bobcats. McKenna Hall, Gamble, Cherry. Is it down? It is. Blake Cherry. Massive point for the Eagles, her 5th kill. It's 28-27. The Eagles have set point again. Trying to hold on in set 1. Mahal to serve. We're tied again. Oh man, what a first set we have here inside Hope Fieldhouse. 28-28. Serving is Kotzen. Cherry down. Point for Blake Cherry once again. Comes up big. And we are tied again. Or excuse me, sorry. Carson-Newman's back ahead by 1. 29-28. Kieran will serve for the set. Ball tapped over. Here are the Eagles to win the set. Cobb has her attack handled. Marchovic blocked. Georgia College fights back. Chance. Hazard drops it in. And we're tied at 29. What an opening set. Wheeler. Gamble, now Cherry in the back left corner. Blake Cherry with a phenomenal opening set. That's her 7th kill. It's 30-29. And once again, the Eagles have set point. Can they finish off the Bobcats in the opening set? Bobcats keep it alive and tap it over. Gamble. Well done. Rachel Machovic on the left side. We are tied at 30. What a first set. These two teams continue to go back and forth. Gamble to Emma Grace Cobb. EGC. Cobb regains the lead for the Eagles. And guess what? We have another set point. Timeout, Georgia College. Gretchen Krumdeck wants time. It is 31-30. Back after this. Back after the timeout, Hayden Barton will serve it for the Eagles to try to hold on in set one. 31-30, block. McKenna Hall with the block. And the Eagles take the opening set 32-30. A phenomenal battle, and the Eagles with a massive opening set victory. 32-30. We're back in 2 minutes and 30 seconds. The Eagles survive set one. We're back for set two after this.
I know, you didn't.
Back for the second set. Carson-Newman takes the first one. Hard fought, 32-30. Find the effort here from Barton. Cherry blocked. The Eagles keep it alive. McCombs. Point for the Eagles, 1-0. Eagles start off with back-to-back points. Interested to see how Georgia College responds. That is a tough first set to lose. It seemed like they had a lot of the momentum. It probably played a little bit better. In fact, they led most of that first set, but it was Carson-Newman taking advantage. As a point for Georgia College, 2-1. Ball goes out of play. Carson-Newman with the point, 3-1. Ball tapped over. Eagles can't keep it alive. Well done for Georgia College that time. It's 3-2. Point for Carson-Newman. The Eagles respond, go back up by 2. Eagles lead it 4-2. That first set had 14 ties and 6 lead changes. Barton diving effort to keep it alive. Hildenbrand to Cherry. Blake Cherry with another kill. She has been the focal point for the Eagles offense. Her 9th kill so far. 15th attack as well, hitting above 500. Eagles up 5-2. Barton serves it for Carson-Newman as USC Aiken makes their way into the building. Point for Georgia College. USC Aiken's got Tusculum after this. Or at least some of the members of the University of South Carolina Aiken. As Hildenbrand and Julia Wheeler blocked. Weaver to Wheeler, kept alive by Burness, tapped over by Cutzen. Now Hildenbrand swings one down. Abby Hildenbrand does the job, her first kill, and the Eagles up by 3. Wonder how this block in Georgia College would fare against a Carson-Newman offense that's got some of the best talent in the league. And so far, the block has made an impact. 2.5 so far. The Eagles give up a point here at 6-4. But Julia Wheeler's been limited. She's just got 5 kills on 17 attacks. It's been Blake Cherry from the opposite side getting the job done. 9 kills and 15 attacks. She has made an impact to this point as Hildenbrand will set up Julia Wheeler, who's blocked out of bounds. Point for the Eagles. Seven to 4, the senior Wheeler serves it up. Hit into the net by Kaylee Hazard, and the Eagles ahead 8-4. Well, Georgia College fought hard with Tusculum earlier today, fell in straight sets, but it was 25-19, 27-25. The third set was not too competitive. It was 25-13, and they're falling behind here in the opening set. It's now 9-4. Eagles continue to work ahead in this opening set. Hildenbrand, Weaver, well defended that time by Reese Johnson. Hazard, kept alive by Barton. Hildenbrand, Kieran, diving effort from the libero Burness to keep it alive. Hildenbrand to Weaver, handled. Good work. Well done, Rachel Machovic's 7th kill to lead the team. It's 9-5, pardon me, 9-5 Carson-Newman. In this second set, leading 1-0. Hildenbrand will set up Blake Cherry, and Cherry does it again. Blake Cherry's got 10 kills. She leads all players with 10 kills on only 16 attacks. Eagles have doubled up Georgia College in set 2. It's 10-5. Machovic bumps it to Harden, who bumps it over. Now Kieran out of bounds. Wide right from Taylor Kieran. And as Hayden Martin checks back in for McKenna Hall. Point for the Eagles. Go back up by 5, 11-6. In favor of Carson-Newman. Andrew Rogers, glad to have you alongside here on Flow Sports, the Eagles Sports Network. Thank you for joining us for this action and all of today's action as Cherry goes to the far side but misses. And it's a point for Georgia College, 11-7. As discussion after that point between the officials. Score sits at 11-7. Call overturned, reverse. And the Eagles get the point. So it's 12-6. As the official explains it to head coach Gretchen Krumdeck, wanting a further explanation. Just kidding. Point for Georgia College. It stands. It's now 11-7, so it's back to what it originally was going to be. Point for the Eagles. Cherry. Serve goes long and out of play, 12-8. 12-9 back-to-back for Georgia College. Burness for Gil Martin, kept alive by Cherry. Hildenbrand to Julia Wheeler. Cobb there to smack it down. Emma Grace Cobb with the kill for the Eagles. 13-9. Cobb does it for Carson-Newman after the bump error mistake made by Georgia College. Allowed Cobb to jump up and leap and smack that one down. 13-9. Hildenbrand, clever idea, but Georgia College there to defend it. And now a bad set. Going to lead to a 14-9 advantage now for the Eagles. Ball sent long by Johnson. It's 15-9, timeout called for by Georgia College. We're back in 60 seconds. Out of the timeout. Clever idea from Gil Martin. Eagles control it. Julia Wheeler. Bumped up by Burness. McCombs makes a diving effort, but unable to keep it in. It's 15-10. Point for Carson-Newman. Get that point back, make it 16-10. As Taylor Kieran back in as Hildenbrand goes back to serve. Once again, Julia Wheeler. Kill 7 for Julia Wheeler on her 22nd attack. Hildenbrand sets her up 17-10, Carson-Newman. Point for Georgia College off the swing for Madeline Gilmartin, her 8th to lead Georgia College. And it's 17-11. This is the time the Bobcats could use a run. Hildenbrand bumps one up. Here's Kieran near side, blocked and down. Point for Georgia College. Kotson and Machovic combine up front for the block. And just like that, it is 17-12. Hildenbrand for Julia Wheeler. Mistouch. Wheeler maybe didn't expect Hildenbrand's set to come in the spot it did, or it just didn't get all of what she needed to do to swing that one over the net, and so it's now 17-13. Wheeler tried to get it over. It was blocked but out of bounds, so Carson-Newman gets the point, 18-13. Hazard, well long. Out of play, 19-13. Eagles trying to get back in the win column after falling last night to Augusta. Good response so far as Machovic with power on that attack. Rachel Machovic gives Georgia College its 14th point and trims the lead back to 5, 19-14. Mary Kate Kotson sends it over. Kieran, long and out of play, 19-15. This is what Georgia College needs. They need to go on a mini run here to continue to draw closer here in the second set. Wheeler bump up, Hildenbrand sets up Cherry, blocked, and another point, 19-16. The block starting to play a factor. The best team in terms of blocks per set, showing why, forcing that attack error by Blake Cherry. Georgia College has scored 3 in a row to trim the lead to 3. Wheeler, Hildenbrand, Cherry, point. Blake Cherry's got 12 kills, and the Eagles back up by 4. Cherry now with her 13th career 10-plus kill effort, 6th this season. That's second on the Eagles. Good block, but out of bounds. Point for Georgia College. Her most kills this season are 15 back against Tusculum on August 30th. That's her season high. And career high as a point for the Eagles. 21-17. Back to serve goes Bennett McCombs back in. She'll run up and send one over the net. Cobb with her 7th kill as point for the Eagles again, 22-17. Trying to finish off Georgia College and go up 2-0. McCombs to the back line. Machovic gets it over. Hildenbrand will set up Julia Wheeler. Diving effort. Bobcats keep it alive. Machovic has to bump it over. Bennett McCombs, Hildenbrand, Cherry, blocked, out of bounds. Point Carson-Newman. Cherry's got 13. 13 kills. Timeout. Georgia College, 23-17. We're back in 60 seconds. Out of the timeout, Chovy sends it over. Cherry kept alive. Bennett McCombs to Hildenbrand. Cobb blocked and out of play. 24-17, Eagles have set point. Eagles take the second set. Service ace does it. Carson-Newman leads Georgia College 2-0. As we head to the third set here on the Eagles Sports Network. Eagles going to go for the sweep when we return. On the Eagles Sports Network. And Carson-Newman starts off well with an early point in set number 3. Going for the sweep after falling on Friday night against Augusta, trying to get the job done here against a quality Georgia College team, and the Eagles have opened up with the first 2 points. Off an error, and Cherry's 14th kill of the day. Machovic bumped up by Barton, well done. Diving effort. The Eagles are going to bump it over now on the 4th hit, though, as Cherry was the one that did it. The Eagles surrender their first point of the day, or of the match. Point for the Eagles, 3-1 off Julia Wheeler's 9th kill as Hayden Martin trots back to serve. Bumped up by Burness. All hit into the net. Eagles in control. It's 4-1. Not an ideal start here for Georgia College. Boy, that first set is not what we've seen in set 2 in the beginning of set 4. Set 3. Eagles never trailed in set 2. 14 ties and 6 lead changes in the first set. We had no ties or lead changes. In that second set, and the Eagles in control to start this one. Good block, and it's down for a point, 4-2. Eagles with 6 service aces in the matches. Skylar Weaver sends one down. Weaver with kill number 5 on her 11th attack, and the Eagles ahead 5-2. Hildenbrand runs up and sends a serve into the defense of Gilmartin, who gets it back, fires one, deflected. Eagles keep it alive. Barton to Hildenbrand. The Eagles stay alive. But right there is Mary Kate Kotzen to touch one over, and it's 5-3. Well done by Mary Kate Kotzen after the Eagles had worked hard to keep it alive. She records her 3rd kill. Hildenbrand, Wheeler, point. Julia Wheeler's coming alive for the Eagles. She's got 10 kills, and Carson-Newman in control. 6-3. Cherry and Wheeler have double-digit kills. Hildenbrand's got 27 assists. No Eagle in double figures in digs yet, as Cherry misses wide right for a Georgia College point, 6-4. Julia Wheeler picks up her 22nd, or 23rd, I should say, 10-plus kill effort this year. Hit over by Langford. Good rally between these two teams. Hildenbrand. Weaver. It was blocked out of bounds, and Carson-Newman gets that long point. Cobb taps it over, and it's hit over by Johnson. Well done, because that ball was put in an area where no blue jersey was for Carson-Newman. She recognized it, did Reese Johnson, to get the job done, 7-5. Bennett McCombs serves with the Eagles ahead 8-5. Cherry, point. Georgia College gets back in the scoring column with a point here, 9-6 after Cherry's 15th kill. Georgia College gets a point back to make it 9-6. The Eagles get it done again after the kill by Machovic. And they reach double digits in this third set at 10-6. Burness sets up Machovic, blocked by Cobb and Hildenbrand. 11-6. Cobb. Eagles taking advantage of errors. It's 12-6. Cobb. Handled by Georgia College and another block. Cobb and Hildenbrand again. Along that right side, continue to be effective at the net. It's 13-7. Well done again. Eagles with blocks up front, back to back in this third set to go up 6. Eagles with another point. Wonder if Georgia College has a response for the bounce back minded Eagles. Cherry. Wheeler blocked, but a point. It goes out of bounds. 15-7. Carson-Newman returns to action next week. At home, 2 matches against Mars Hill and Limestone on October 25th and 28th. A week from today, or a week from yesterday, they get Limestone next Friday, and then Tuesday's a Mars Hill team coming into town for a 6 o'clock start time. Then the Eagles hit the road for November before SAC tournament play. Emory and Henry UVA-wise to end the season. Before the SAC tournament, the quarterfinals are on November 7th at campus sites. Eagles should host as Wheeler trying to put the finishing touches on a sweep. Sends one down. It's our 12th kill, or 11th kill, pardon me. And it's 16-7. The SAC semis in Rock Hill, South Carolina are November 11th, and the championships the 12th. Error here, it's 17-7. Wheels falling off for Georgia College. Timeout, Georgia College after another Carson-Newman point. It's 18-7. We're back to wrap this one up possibly here in 60 seconds. Out of a timeout, Georgia College searches for an answer. And will not get it. Eagles win another point, 7 in a row for Carson-Newman with Hayden Barton serving. Once again, the Eagles score. It's 27. Martin, Hildenbrand, Skylar Weaver. Tapped over by Johnson, Hildenbrand, Wheeler, blocked. The Eagles keep it alive though. Left-hand side, knocked over by Gilmartin, Julia Wheeler. Hildenbrand back to Wheeler. It's gonna hit off the top. And now Machovic just has to bump it over. McCombs, Hildenbrand, Julia Wheeler tries again, it was blocked. And it's an Eagles giving the point to the Bobcats, 20-8. Jaguars get another point. 20-9, trying to slowly but surely claw back into this game. The Eagles get it back though, 21-9, and Hildenbrand will serve for Carson-Newman. Attack here by Wheeler. Kotzon's kill made it 20-9, but Skylar Weaver's 7th kill makes it 21-9 Eagles, 4 points away from the set and the match. Barton, Wheeler, great effort for the the Bobcats to keep it in play. Hildenbrand back to Wheeler. Julia Wheeler again, her 13th kill. The Eagles draw within 3 points of victory. (22-10). And the Eagles were served with 2 points needed for victory. Eagles send it over. Julia Wheeler back with it. Weaver, handled by Machovic. Left side, Gilmartin. Goldenbrand keeps it alive. Barton to Langford. Blocked. Good rally between these two squads. Cherry, another one. 24-10. Blake Cherry with a career day. She has 17 kills. And the Eagles are a point away from another sweep. Wheeler has that one. Bounce off her left arm off the strong attack from Kotzen. And Georgia College fights to live another serve. Eagles win it. Molly Langford finishes off Georgia College, and the Eagles bounce back after falling yesterday. They wrap up Sac Peach Belt crossover challenge play with a sweep of the Bobcats. Eagles win it. They took a hard-fought first set, 32-30. They control sets 2 and 3 and never trail in those 2 sets to win 25-17 and 25-11. Carson-Newman gets win number 21 on the year, 21-4 this season and 8-1 at home. 40 minutes until we wrap up the Sac Peach Belt crossover challenge with Tusculum and USC Aiken. Thanks for watching this broadcast. Stay tuned. 40 minutes. We'll have another matchup coming your way.